chat. And with us, we have Mumtaz Paramole. He's a writer from Lagos State, Nigeria. He's also a graduate of the Department of Microbiology. His book, Heart Quake, is quite a collection of poetry and beautiful poetries in them. You're welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
Okay. Now, first off, Heart Quake, reflections of love and loss. Now, talk to us. What inspired this book? I mean, did you experience so much heartquake that you put together this beautiful collections of poems?
Well, yes, and I think it started reflecting on the loss of my mom.
Okay.
Yes. Many people, when they see earthquake, they are expecting that it's just heartbreak, probably somebody, but no breakfast. But it resulted from the loss of my mom. I lost her when I was 7, and I just found joy in expressing myself through writing. When I write, there's this sort of relief that I feel from writing.
Okay.
So, and people started saying, Mumtaz, you're a good poet. I said, but I'm a science student. I said I'm a good poet. I said, well, and I just decided to chase it, and about 6 years down the line, Heart Quake.
Interesting. A science student who loves to write. That's quite an interesting one. So this is more of an anthropology.
Yeah.
So there are a few poems here, anthology, sorry, of poems basically. And then this particular one, Illusion, sort of got my attention. I actually love it, and I'll just read it. And what is a smile? And what is my smile? Other than a mirage, a symbol of deception. We see that there are a lot of people who, hide, behind the smile, hide their sorrows, their scars, and, their trauma.
Behind the smile. Yes.
And subconsciously fixed against all the sorrow, the despondent feelings the heart truly feels. Talk to us. What particularly, inspired this particular poem?
Well, during my undergraduate days, I think probably when I was in 400 level, there was this day, because I participated in politics a lot in school. So that day I was coming to school, I was very, very sad. Something had happened, something very personal. And I still had to smile. I still had to smile, I still had to look good. We still had to keep the Honorable Paramole vibe there. So when I got to the office, I just sat down, and the smile was fading, and then the poem just came, like every time we want to keep smiling, we want people to feel like we are okay, because we do not just want to rub our emotions on them. So, and then I just felt like I could not be wearing that smile much longer.
So did you get over it?
Yes, I did.
Okay, and let us love today. Let us love today. Okay, I particularly love this one because, this is very, very, very apt for the season. We're in a season of love, giving, and sharing. And I'm just going to read it out loud so that our viewers can, hear it. I've been around enough to know we may not always be here for each other. That's a very touching one. Not always be here to express how much we are in love. Not always be here to show how much we care. And you care. You're going to tell us. I may not always be around to endow you with beautiful words, to create endless memories, to make you laugh until you're out of breath. You are such a lover boy, Mumtaz, aren't you?
Well, there's no denying that. Okay. There's no denying that.
Yeah. So I care.
I care. Well, I care is like the poem says, my lover, or the representation of my lover. I believe that many a times we do not appreciate the love that we have. Not just the love that we get from the relationships that we have, like boyfriend, girlfriend, husband and wife, even the love that we have for our friends, the relationship that we have with our family. So I wrote that poem in order to remind people that enough about the future or thinking about the past. Let us love today. Let us love today as though we are not going to love tomorrow. Let us love today as though we are going to be heartbroken tomorrow. So, and Aike is an embodiment of that poem for me.
You know, that is a other than the fact that it is a representation of love, I feel like that's a very strong message in there, especially in this season where we're thinking about just ourselves. But it's also a reminder that you also need to, share just a bit of that love with someone next to you. Anybody can be an Aike, yes, anyone can be an Aike. My producer can be my Aike. My neighbor can be my Aike. So let's be our Aike, right?
Yes,
Spread
definitely.
that love to whoever is Aike. Interesting story. Now, amongst with all of this, which is your favorite poem? Which of those poems like resonates with you the most?
I'm laughing.
I'm laughing. Okay. So what page is that in? On.
Can I read it?
Yeah, sure. Please go ahead.
The poem says, I'm laughing.
Okay.
It's on page 46.
Page 46. Interesting. What is it about the poem that gets you?
When I read it, you'd understand. Okay? So it says, I'm laughing. I'm laughing so hard. Really hard. My eardrums could just explode. I'm laughing, but my mouth doesn't pave way for the white glitter that is my teeth. I'm laughing, I can feel it, but I'm so broken, I can't do it. That's it. Now, I'm laughing is my favorite poem because at the time I wrote this poem, I wrote it at a time when I was going through breakfast, let me put it that way.
Okay.
I had just been served hot, and I wanted to maintain the status quo. I wanted to keep smiling. I wanted everybody to just feel that I was happy, but it wasn't happening. In my head, I was laughing. In my head, I am playful, but owing to the fact that my heart was not synchronizing with my head at the time, the heart was broken, so I was laughing, but I was too broken to do it.
Oh, very touching one there. Your book is a must-have. I think everyone should have it because the truth is we all experience love, and it's also a reminder that we can be, a representation and embodiment of love. Right? We shouldn't just talk about it, but we should express it. We should be it, and reading it just sort of brings that it's just such a subtle reminder of how we can be it and how we can share love as well and how we can spread it. Thank you so much for this anthology, Heart Quake, Reflections of Love and Loss. Well done.
Thank you very much.
Well, with after pouring out your hearts, in this book, do you have any other book coming up?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
And the title of my next book is A Reckless Dance.
A
reckless dance.
Dance. Okay.
A reckless dance.
And on that note, I would just like to take you to the kitchen. Chef Mo has been really hard at work, so maybe you'd also sing him a poem, right? Shall we?
We shall.
Let's go. Yeah, welcome to the kitchen, Mumtaz.
Thank you very much.
This is Chef Mo. And
Mumtaz.
of course, that's
You know us.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah. So this morning, Chef Mo has made for you rice with chicken coconut curry sauce.
Something about Chef Mo. Once you step into the kitchen, he likes you to taste like.
Yeah,
Yeah, just give you an experience.
Yeah.
Welcome to my kitchen.
Yeah, that's his
Tasted it.
world.
Fantastic.
Yeah, he always wants to let you
This
in.
one did more than taste though.
I know. Let's move it to Mumtaz
Please, Mumtaz,
so
please
that you can.
try it out and tell us what you think. Make sure you get some of the sauce in there because it is absolutely fantastic. It'll give you inspiration for another poem.
Right.
Amazing poem.
Of another book.
The entire book, let's put it like so.
Okay. That looks
Get
good.
inspiration here from anything. I can breakfast, Mama.
Chef Mo did not disappoint us.
Of
It
course
is
not. Never ever.
Okay.
This is amazing.
Thank you, brother.
Nice.
This is amazing.
Fantastic.
Well
Thank you
done.
very much. It's been a great show
Yes,
for a
it
Thursday.
has.
We've loved it. It's almost the end of the penultimate week for 2024. We're hoping that
Oh
we've
my
kept your
goodness,
mornings
you
bright
know.
every single morning. Thank you guys for joining us, tuning in at 7 a.m. I'm not going to stop if you guys don't stop me.
All right, we have
So
to
you-
go now. Thank you so much.
We will cut.